Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Sarah Klassen channel. It is officially day one of the PWBA Cleveland series.
Take me to Candyland, ooh, take me to Candyland. Sweeter than sugar, you doing that dancing dance.
Today, we are at Yorktown Lanes in just outside of Cleveland, Ohio. We're in Parma Heights, Ohio. We're gonna be bowling 12 games of qualifying today, 6 games at 10 a.m., 6 games at 5 p.m., and then they're gonna cut to the top 16 and we're gonna do bracket match play tomorrow. Here's the schedule. You can follow along all of the action live on Bowl TV. Here's the pattern for today. It is 39 feet, and yesterday I had a pretty good look, staying pretty far right with my Hazmat Pearl. And if you haven't seen the practice vlog that's here, the way the practice worked is they had all 3 patterns out for 2 hours. So obviously you can't catch all 3 on the fresh. I think I have a pretty good idea. So I have 9 balls out. I switched 3 of them out, but I think the balls that'll probably come into play are like Effect Tour, Hazmat Pearl, maybe Atlas Hybrid, and then later in the day, maybe like GB5 Pearl, Crown Victory. So that's where we're at, and my mommy's gonna be here, so okay, wait, I totally forgot. We're gonna include my mom's segment from her travels right here.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarah's mom, Michelle,
the cutest thing ever.
and welcome to the Sarah Klassen channel. We're just on our way to drive to watch Sarah bowl in Cleveland. We're unfortunately only going to be there for a couple of days, but at least I get to see her. I haven't seen her since January, and we are going to take you on this journey with us. Stay.
And then she also filmed.
And we're crossing into the U.S. from Canada.
Yeah.
Over Niagara Falls.
She just did so good. I'm so proud of her. That was so great, so sweet. She's going to be able to take some videos today since, fun fact, the players are not allowed on their phones. Thank you guys for being here, and let's get into the bowling.
Oh, I forgot to give you my phone. Oh, you're doing great. All of them.
And that is gonna do it for the first event of the Cleveland series, the Cleveland Open. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. I was in the top 16 going into the last game, and yes, I missed so many spares. These guys let me know. I don't forget it, but I can find those pins in so many places. What about the 10 pins that didn't fall? What about the 7 pins that didn't fall? Why are we so focused on making them? Why aren't we focused on the fact they didn't fall? Shocker bowling, I'm so sorry. This is not how you raised me. There is so much good in yesterday, and when I talked to Eric on the phone yesterday, he was like, there's no good in anything that happened today now, just because you didn't make the cut? And I was like, no! Now I'm over it. Now I had a good night's sleep. It's the next morning. We're about to go to the bowling alley, cheer on Fania, our girl, because she made the top 16. She did the do. And it's a new day. My mom's still here. We're gonna hang out. Life is still fine. And I got my first PWBA national check. $1,090. That pays for the entry fees this week. There's good to be found in all, and honestly, like my second block yesterday, it felt so good to strike more than I normally do. I had more games that started with a 2 in those 12 games than I ever did in my PWBA career. So it was great. Really looking forward to the next 2 events. We bowl on this pattern tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for being here. Thank you to the ones who support me, and to the ones that don't, you still watch. See you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.